Hello everyone, this is Alpha Somani. We were on chapter number 7, Robots, the Man-Made Companions. Okay, so we have almost completed the whole chapter, and this chapter was about a kid, a robot, and his father, the kid's father. So we have a kid, Romy, who thinks that his robot Joy, he has beaten him. He has this misunderstanding that his robot Joy has beaten him. His father, he talks to the robotics center. He decides that he will talk to the robotics center because this robot has beaten his son. So when the father talks to the person at the robotics center, person at the robotics center, he reassures his father that the robot cannot beat his son. It might be a misunderstanding or it might be a misconclusion which the son Romy might have had because they frequently get such complaints from the parents of small children. And he also tells him about Asimov's laws, which state that a robot can never harm a human being. And he tells that these Asimov laws have been incorporated in their robots, and hence their robots cannot harm any child. So the father is assured, very reassured now, and he also orders another robot, Juju 1, which is specially meant for toddlers and for which understand their tantrums and their behavior. Okay, so what we understand from this chapter is that humans can lose patience, humans can become violent, but robots are simple machines. They don't feel anything, they don't feel defeat or victory. They are very patient, just very simple machines which don't have any sympathy, they don't feel any happiness, or they are not sad, so they don't harm others. It is human weakness to feel something and to react to something. But the robots don't behave like that. They just don't react to how they feel because they don't feel at all. Robots कुछ feel ही नहीं करते हैं, तो उसके according वो react नहीं करते हैं. वो आपका जो order होगा उसके according react करते हैं. लेकिन humans जो हैं, इंसान जो हैं, वो कैसे react करते हैं? आप जो feel करते हो उसके according आप react करते हो. इंसान को अगर गुस्सा आएगा तो वो चिल्लाएगा, किसी को मारेगा, बट रोबोट को गुस्सा ही नहीं आता है तो वो ना चिल्लाएगा ना मारेगा. ओके, robots just they obey human commands. So his father talks to the robotic center about the incident and he is then very assured about this. Okay, so I had given you this assignment and let's discuss the assignment. Question number 1. How are robots called Juju 1 suitable for toddlers? The person at the robotics center, he says that they have a new robot called Juju 1 which is suitable for toddlers. So how is this robot suitable for toddlers? This robot is suitable for toddlers because it understands the behavior and tantrums of the toddlers, of the small children. Question number 2. What were the misconceptions of the people about the robots? लोगों की क्या गलतफहमियां थी robots को लेके? People misunderstood the robots and they thought that robots might get out of control. कि robots जो है वो out of control हो जाएंगे and they will just lose control and they will overpower the humans. वो out of control हो जाएंगे और वो humans से भी ऊपर पहुंच जाएंगे. So लोगों को ये गलतफहमी थी and that's why they feared robots that they might harm them. उनको डर लगता था कि रोबोट जो है वो उनको हार्म कर देंगे, ह्यूमंस को कुछ तकलीफ पहुंचाएंगे. Question number 3. Why did Romy's father want to confine Joy to kitchen only? Because he has a new robot, Juju 1, and it is more suitable for toddlers. It can understand the behaviors and the tantrums of the toddlers. So now he wants to use Juju 1 for Romy and he wants to use this another robot which they had, Joy, for the kitchen purposes. Okay, children. So now let's do the correct answer type of questions. First one, the man from the Robotics Center Limited said that, what did he say? that his child must have provoked the robot? No, he did not say that. The man was telling a lie. Did he say that you are telling a lie? No, he did not say that. He said that Asimov's laws have been incorporated in manufacturing of the robot. He explained to the father of Romy that they have incorporated Asimov's laws of robotics into the robot, and that's why the robot cannot harm any human. Second one, the little toddler was an innocent child. He was बहुत मासूम सा छोटा सा बच्चा था जिसको रोबोट ने डांटा होगा तो उसे लगा कि उसको रोबोट ने मारा है. The man from the Robotics Center Limited was a how was he? He was a good salesman. वो अच्छे से explain कर रहा था सब कुछ उसके father को. वो अच्छे से समझा रहा था कि ऐसा क्यों हुआ होगा. उसने जो नया रोबोट आया है उसके बारे में भी बताया. तो एक अच्छा सेल्समैन है. ओके, जो आपके कस्टमर्स को भी अच्छे से बात कर रहा है और कंपनी के अगर कुछ न्यू रोबोट्स आए हैं, नई स्कीम्स आई है तो वो भी एक्सप्लेन कर रहा है. सो दैट्स व्हाई ही इज अ गुड सेल्समैन. रोमी's father ordered for Juju 1. रोमी के फादर ने फाइनली Juju 1 को, जो नया रोबोट था, he took it for a 3-day trial के लिए बुलाया. It shows that ये क्या शो करता है कि he was caring. He was caring towards his son Romy. उन्हें लगा कि Juju 1 जो है वो एक better robot हो सकता है उनके बेटे के लिए. So that's why he ordered for it. That's why he ordered the Juju 1, a robot which could understand the behavior and tantrums of the toddlers. And he confined to the joy to the, where did he confine joy? He decided that he will keep joy in the kitchen only. And he will use Juju 1 for his son Romy. Question number B. Complete the following lines from the poem. So you have to, it's not a poem. Okay, it's not a poem. They have written a wrong question here. You have to fill in the blanks basically. Your son has misconcluded the action of the robot. So, who said that? The person from the robotics center. He said that आपके बेटे को मिसअंडरस्टैंडिंग हुई होगी, मिसकंक्लूजन हुआ होगा रोबोट की वजह से, क्योंकि रोबोट ने अगर डांटा होगा तो उसे लगा है कि उसे मारा है ना. So that's why the person at the robotics center, he said that your son has misconcluded the action of the robot. Second one, a human being shouts and uses emotions due to his weakness. What does a human being use? सबसे human beings की weakness क्या है? कि उनके पास emotions हैं. Human beings की strength भी यही है, उनकी ताकत भी यही है कि उनके पास emotions हैं, और उनकी weakness भी यही है कि उनके पास emotions हैं. Weakness क्यों हुई emotions? क्योंकि आप अपने emotions के according आप react करते हो किसी के लिए भी. You react according to your emotions. If you are happy, you will be happy about others. You will behave nicely to others. But if you are not happy, if you are sad, you are irritated, you will behave in a similar way with others. So your behavior keeps changing according to your emotions. But it is not the case with the robots. They don't have emotions, so they are very simple in their behavior. A human being shouts and he uses emotions due to his weakness. Third one, robot has no weakness. It cannot use defeat and or victory against humans. उसको ना defeat feel होती है ना victory feel होती है, तो वो कोई भी अपना emotion जो है वो humans के against use नहीं कर सकता. Fourth one, the father cuddled whom? Father cuddled Romy, his son, and wiped his tears. When Romy came crying to his father that his robot Joy has beaten him, what did father do? The father switched off the TV and he cuddled his son and wiped his tears. Fifth one, your robot Dash has beaten my son. Who had beaten Romy? The robot. What was his name? His name was Joy 2. Okay, so the robot Joy 2 has beaten my son. True or false? Romy's father continued to enjoy TV while Romy was crying. जब रोमी रोता रोता आया तो भी रोमी के फादर टीवी देखते रहे? नहीं, उन्होंने टीवी बंद किया and he cuddled his son and he wiped his tears. So it's a false statement. वो कंटिन्यू नहीं, टीवी नहीं देख रहे हैं कि रोमी रो रहा था और वो टीवी देखते रहे. वो रुके और उन्होंने अपने बेटे के आंसू पोंछे और उसको हग किया, उसको गले लगाया. Romi's father was weak and foolish. What do you think? Romi's father was weak and foolish? No, he was not. उन्होंने कॉल लगाया, वहां पे इंक्वायरी की कि ऐसा कैसे हुआ. So he was not a weak and foolish person. That's a false statement. रोमी वॉज अ पैम्पर्ड चाइल्ड. रोमी जो है वो बहुत लाड प्यार वाला बच्चा था. दैट्स ट्रू. उसके पापा उसे बहुत प्यार करते थे. सो दैट्स अ ट्रू स्टेटमेंट. रोबोट्स हैव नो इमोशंस. रोबोट्स के कोई इमोशंस नहीं होते. जी बिल्कुल, कोई इमोशंस नहीं होते हैं. सो दैट्स अ ट्रू स्टेटमेंट. आइजैक अजीमोव पोर्ट्रेड अ हेल्दी इमेज ऑफ रोबोट्स. आइजैक अजीमोव के रूल्स की वजह से, बिकॉज ऑफ द 3 rules ऑफ आइजैक अजीमोव, a healthy image of robots has been portrayed. Earlier, people used to fear robots, but because of the rules of Isaac Asimov, people now don't fear robots and they are assured that the robots will not harm them. So, he has portrayed a healthy image of robots. That's a true statement. Okay, children. So, you have to complete these questions. Okay, you have to write the summary of the lesson. I have explained you the summary so many times, so you have to write a brief summary of the chapter. In this question, a brief summary of it. I have explained you the summary so many times, so you can easily write the summary of the lesson. And that's so easy to write. I have explained you many times. Okay. Imagine you have discovered a time machine that can take you forward or backward in time. Okay, imagine करिए आपको एक टाइम मशीन मिल जाती है जो आपको फ्यूचर में भी ले जा सकती है और पास्ट में भी ले जा सकती है. Write a story about the trip you make in time machine. What time period would you select? What happens to you there? Would you like to stay there? Okay. So now आपको एक स्टोरी लिखनी है इसके बारे में. जो आप टाइम मशीन से आप कहाँ जाना चाहेंगे, आप कौन से टाइम में जाना चाहेंगे, आप फ्यूचर में जाना चाहेंगे या पास्ट में जाना चाहेंगे, आपके साथ वहाँ क्या हुआ, और आप क्या आपको वहीं रहना पसंद करेंगे जिस टाइम पीरियड में आप गए हैं, या फिर आप फिर से आप जहाँ पर हैं आज वहां पर आना पसंद करेंगे. सो यू हैव टू इमेजिन दैट यू हैव गॉट अ टाइम मशीन एंड you can move either in the future or in the past. Okay, so now you have to write about it. You have to write with आप कहाँ जा कौन से टाइम पीरियड में जाना चाहेंगे और आपके साथ वहाँ पे क्या क्या हुआ. Okay, so this is a very interesting question. You all of you have to complete this and submit it to me, and I'm expecting that all of you complete this question. This is a very interesting question, and you have to write a small story. Just don't worry that your language will be correct, that your language will be incorrect. Don't worry about that. Just submit me the question. Just don't worry about the language. At least try. Okay, that you try, that is the most important thing. आप try करोगे ये ज़्यादा important है. मजा ये कि मैं गलत लिखूंगा तो क्या सोचेंगे मैम, मैं अच्छा नहीं लिखूंगा तो क्या सोचेंगे, नॉट इम्पॉर्टेंट. आपने ट्राई करके लिखा है, दैट इज इम्पोर्टेंट फॉर मी. कुछ भी गड़बड़ होगी मैं आपको बताऊंगी कि क्या गड़बड़ हुई है, नहीं हुई है, आप और बेटर कैसे लिख सकते हो. आई टेल यू, बट इट इज अप टू यू दैट यू submit me this question. Okay, also the summary, this question, and one more. What specialities would you like to have in your self-designed robot? Okay, you also have to imagine one more thing, that you have a robot and आप अपने सेल्फ डिजाइन रोबोट है आपके लिए. सो उसके अंदर आप क्या क्या क्वालिटीज आप रखना चाहेंगे. यू हैव टू इमेजिन दैट. ओके, लेट मी गिव एन एग्जांपल. I want my robot to do all the work in the kitchen. I want my robot to make sabzi for me. I want the robot to play with me. I want the robot that it can complete my homework. I want the robot that it can dance with me. Then that we can play cricket together. You can write so many things. जो भी आप चाहते हैं कि आपका robot आपके लिए करे, you have to explain that. You have to explain all those specialities in this question. Okay. So that's all about. You have to complete these 3 questions and submit it to me. I request you all that it is compulsory for all of you. All of you, I mean all of you. Okay. Please submit this question and try writing. That will improve your language skills. That will improve your writing skills. Such type of questions will improve your writing skills. Okay. Not just the tick mark ones or not just that. You have to write these in your own language. Try writing and just you will enjoy it. I promise that you will enjoy it. So this question, this one, and which one? The specialities